Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tawana and today we're going to do a reading for you. This can resonate for you if you have Taurus as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. And today I'll be using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Tarot, and the Angel Answers Oracle. This is a reading for the month of October, but bear in mind that timelines are fluid. So you don't have to experience this in October. You don't have to experience this in October. You could have already started experiencing this, or you may experience this on the tail end of October heading into November. So yeah, just a reminder that timelines are fluid. And with that said, we're going to jump into the reading. So the first card we have, I'm very excited for this reading, let me just say, because my sun sign is in Taurus and this reading is definitely one that I'm looking forward to for information, just like you guys are. So first card we have is After the Storm. I've never got this card. Like, this card has never come out before. It's card number 1 in this deck, which is funny because I've never seen it before, but we have an owl, and the owl is bringing something in. The owl is directly in front of the sun. So it feels like maybe this is what you've been experiencing up to this point. Maybe there has been a storm in your life in whatever area. Maybe things have just felt a little bit more chaotic lately. Or maybe this is something that's coming up. Maybe this is about a lack of direction and that causing somewhat of a storm in your energy or in your personal life. But there has been some kind of upheaval recently. We're starting the reading with this card, which tells me that it's past energy. So we're coming out of something that is stormy. And next card we have is Follow Your Own Rhythm. I love this card. It's very beautiful. It is card number 5. And this card talks about being okay with dancing to the beat of your own drum, being okay with finding your own true unique path to you. Doesn't have to be unique to anybody else. What you're doing doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. This just makes sense for you. And it doesn't have to make a whole lot of sense. It could just be something that makes you feel good. And as a result of that, you continue to do it because it makes you feel good and nobody else feels the way you do when you do this particular thing. But you're going to do it because you're following the beat of your own drum and you don't need anybody else to like validate or approve what you're doing before you do it. So there's a need to be very, I think, independent right now, but independent in thought, independent in following what makes sense to you, your own mind. And then last but not least, we have What You Want Wants You, which is always a great card to get in a reading because right here, there's another card in this deck called Spirals of Manifestation. And this is what this reminds me of. So it's almost like this person is manifesting and the exact, like the manifestation is so clear. And if it involves somebody else, they're also manifesting that same thing. And if it doesn't involve anybody else, the universe wants to give you that exact thing that you are asking for. So what you want definitely wants you. Whatever you have been manifesting, I feel like is about to come in the month of October, but we're going to jump into the tarot. First card we have is the Hierophant, clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like, have you been in a situation or an environment where you've been learning a lot or having to teach a lot? You could have been experiencing that up to this point. I feel like wherever you have been, you've had to juggle. Like you've had a lot to do, probably wearing multiple hats, and embracing multiple responsibilities. So this could be, let's just say, you've been receiving mentorship, or this could have been your workplace, but I see you wearing multiple hats in a dynamic and possibly stretching yourself kind of thin doing that as you learn more, as you teach someone else more. Like the Hierophant has these 2 students here. These could be you, or you could be the one teaching. But there's something I feel like that has been leading up to October that has kept your hands really full, kept you occupied. You've been busy, probably a bit busier than you would like to be, or feeling like you are juggling way more than you would like to be juggling. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Hanged Man. So this is you experiencing inner turmoil or conflict about all of this chaos, about all of this juggling. Is this sustainable for me? Is this what I'm gonna always have to do? There's something about an environment that feels very chaotic, or maybe the environment is fine. It's just stirring up chaos within you. It just doesn't fit you, doesn't fit your unique rhythm. So, not saying that wherever you are is like, we don't need to demonize that place or that environment or that person. This could be a group of people, but you experiencing chaos around that, and this is you trying to see things from another direction, you being enlightened on what you're actually feeling and how that's impacting you, and probably wanting to make a significant change. As soon as I say change, I head into the next card. You want to leave. Wherever this is, you want to leave. Because this is your card, Taurus, the Empress. And it feels like also some of you may be leaving a space that is not abundant, not making you feel abundant. Five of Pentacles, that talks about lack. It can talk about poverty. And then we have this complete contrast clarifying this card, which is the Empress, which is literally abundance personified. So it feels like you're like trying to move out of this space of lack to this space of abundance, this space of probably even birthing something new into your life, because this Two of Pentacles, this juggling, this and that, and this like chaos that is around you is no longer feeling sustainable to you. The Empress is peaceful. The Empress is by herself, and you don't have to be a female. If you're not a female, you'd be the Emperor, but they're by themselves and they're very luxurious and happy and at home. So maybe these are some of the feelings that you're having. Like, I'd rather be at home. Like, I would rather not deal with all this chaos around me. I would rather be doing something new. I'd rather be birthing something new. I'd rather be working on something creative, whatever. I feel like you are definitely being enlightened about what you need to walk away from because it's stretching you too thin. Or you have been enlightened about that. So we are moving into the next row of the reading, which we have the Scorpio card, the Death card. We also have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Star card. So something ends, something is ending in October, or maybe it has already. And I feel like you're able to get a lot of healing, or you have been committing yourself to a lot of healing. If this is not something, maybe you are ending something with someone. Maybe this is a relationship ending. I just feel like you're getting a lot of like healing and self-time as a result of whatever you are walking away from. Whatever dynamic you are walking away from, whatever set of people you are walking away from, whoever it is, it brings in a lot of healing for you. This focus on self and what works uniquely for you is bringing in an upgrade. It feels like almost like an energetic upgrade, because that's what I think about the star as. The star comes after the tower. So the star is the healing phase where we pick up the pieces after all of the tower has fell and people have fallen out of it. So that's what this card signifies. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is taking time out to yourself, maybe even spending lots of time at home, lots of time in deep thought, and thinking about this ending and where to go next, where life is leading you to next, where your path may be leading you to next. All right, so below that, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys are starting new jobs, receiving new job offers and new financial opportunities, new contracts in the month of October, because the Justice card does talk about contracts. And this can even just talk about, if it's not a tangible money opportunity. I was talking about this in another reading, that the Ace of Pentacles sometimes can represent a brand new beginning, a brand new tangible opportunity after something has been in the realm of potential for a while. So something, let's just say two people have very good compatibility between them, but they've never really like explored that in further depth or detail. So it is taking the possibility of that relationship that exists between them and making it practical. One person asks the other person out on a date. Now it's real. Now you guys can actually explore that, because one person is letting the other know that, hey, I see you in this way. So this could feel like a new beginning after an ending, a new beginning after you have healed a previous ending. And this could be in the form of a new beginning with a person, or a new tangible opportunity. For those of you who this is resonating with in terms of relationships, it feels like something ends with one person and you're able to like restore balance in your life, or restore balance in the relationship, which brings a new beginning, whether it's with another person or with the same person. But I feel like something has to end, something has to close, and you have to like take that time to focus on yourself before stepping into something else, before sharing your energy with anyone else. And then we have the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So success. I love this reading. Justice is on your side. You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Six of Wands. So something that you're doing is going to be successful in the month of October. That, or you're just receiving a lot of recognition for something. It feels like if this is a brand new opportunity, you are successful with like getting that. Whether you have to go through several interviews to get that, or maybe you had to hold back this information or hold something, or maybe you felt held back. But I feel like you'll be successful though. You were in this Four of Pentacles, maybe holding on to finances or holding back from someone, but I feel like that's what makes you, that's what's going to give you the ultimate success. Maybe some of you had to be in this period of Four of Pentacles to appreciate this new beginning. I'm getting that for some. Or maybe the person you're dealing with, because you've committed so much to yourself, is now valuing you even more, because they see that you're able to hold back. Like you don't need them, you don't need this, whatever this is. And so maybe that's what's causing like a new opportunity to unfold between you. So yeah, it's going to unfold in many ways for many of you, but the point is that you've definitely walked away from something that you have committed yourself to. You walked away in the past, and after this ending and pouring back into you, it seems like something new is opening up. And moving to the last row of the reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, which is interesting because this means that your luck is changing, your fortune is changing. And when I clarify that, it feels like it's like you're going back to something in the past, or something in the past that didn't work out is now working out for you. We have Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups. So this page is delivering a message. You're receiving some kind of message. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in one reading. This could be new love for some of you, new relationships, and it doesn't have to be new romantic relationships. It could be new friendships that activate you on a heart level, but you're having new beginnings in many different aspects of your life in October. Some of you guys, this is linked to something karmically or something astrologically, because that's the energy I'm getting from this Justice card. So for those of you who are into astrology, I don't know what your current transits are, but you could be closing or wrapping up a transit, and that's what's coming out in the tarot. All right, jumping back to Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. Some of you are receiving like loving messages from people around you, or one person in particular. Probably maybe someone from your past, maybe a blast from the past. but it feels kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels kind of good. Maybe that's what this card is talking about. What you want wants you. Maybe this is a person that you've wanted in the past. For some of you, if this is resonating with you in terms of people, for some of you, this is going to be work. All right, so we close the reading with the World card, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So are you having a milestone moment here with a person, or this could be you? Feels like something brand new is starting, either starting a brand new relationship, possibly something that you have to travel for. It just feels like by the end of the reading, you are ending it in this stable place because you are the King of Pentacles. Some of you, this will be a person that you're dealing with, but I strongly feel like this is you, Taurus. Very grounded in the material world. So maybe having the finances that you need, having all the resources that you need, but also someone to share it with, or people to share that joy with. The World card is endings and closure, but for some reason I'm not getting endings or closure. Maybe some of you guys are wrapping up, like after something is complete, after a cycle is complete, then you're able to like step into this chapter of joy with someone, but it feels new. It's almost like I don't want to look at the world here as a big ending, because the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups is here talking about renewal and beginnings. Yeah, a lot of you, I feel like you're going back to something in the past, or something in the past is like resurfacing to you. Something that maybe you closed out a cycle with previously, or someone that you closed out a cycle with. It's going to be your decision, though, what you want to do with that. So let's get some advice from the angels. Angels, what's your advice for Taurus in October 2023? What's your advice for Taurus? What's the advice for Taurus? We have 1 card, 2 card, 3 cards. First card we have is there is something better. There's something better in the near future. Reconsider. Is this, you guys had an ending, you guys walked away from one thing, and it's like Spirit is redirecting you to the next new thing, and it's like Spirit wants you to realize, like, we're giving you something new, like forget the past thing, this new thing. That's how I feel. But we're gonna get some because this in the near future card makes me feel like something is coming in that you don't really see it. And some of you guys, this is going to be turning someone down because you know that there's better out there for you. Or maybe that's why you experience this ending, because you know that there's better out there for you. We're going to get some additional advice from the wisdom of the oracle. Spirit, what's the advice for Taurus in October 2023? Okay, lots of cards want to fly out. All right, so the first card we have is Peace. Always love when this card comes out because it just self-explanatory. Heading into peaceful times. Who doesn't like peaceful times? Then we have Co-create. So Spirit is encouraging you to, you know what just came to mind? Go where the peace is, Taurus. Go where you have peace of mind. Create with people, collaborate with people, whether this is in love or in work, where you have peace of mind. Look for the peace. Seek the peace. Then we have the Fates, which is karma. A lot of times this card can talk about if they're dealing with another person, like your fate being intertwined with theirs. So being so deeply connected karmically to someone else. And then we have between worlds. You're making some kind of transition here. Feels like you're transitioning to a more peaceful time where you can co-create with people who bring you that peace. Co-create with people who, one, they're able to, it feels like deeper levels of connection. So maybe being really selective with who you connect with because you're looking for a particular kind of person or particular kind of feeling. Peace. But regardless, you're heading through this transition right now. You're not there yet. You're not 100% there yet, but you are getting there. I feel like whatever new beginnings come about in October is like getting you over something, over the hump. Spirit feels like, it feels like Spirit wants to bring you new. All right, so Taurus, this is where I will leave you. I hope that this was helpful. And with that said, I will see you next time. Thank you as always for watching.